the close was only just slightly higher, but it's actually a no demand for me. That's an entry. And now you just follow the diamonds all the way down. And probably get a couple of points out the trade there. So hopefully that's a much better and clearer one that you saw live there. Okay, now you've got a couple of points out the trade. What was the that bar there? So it went from 906.25 to 904.75. Okay, now again here what you're looking for is for this bar to be low volume, narrow spread, not to push up, stay with the diamonds. Stay with the diamonds. Diamonds are a trader's best friend. Okay, so what it's just very simple now. We're going because I'm actually trading on that. Okay, and I'm running 2 contracts on a $7,500 account here. Okay, so I've taken a second contract on. I've taken off my first position, so I've taken out my loss, and now I want to take out the lower of this bar and let the next one run. And providing I've got red diamonds and red bars, I'm good. And on this way down, you should see more no demands as we go through here. Okay, so we're still short. I've still got a trade running on this. And again, you can see now how, you know, the software is giving us confirmation of the trend. That's how we follow it. We could follow this all the way down. Just wait to see what happens. Jack Roy said, just got out for 2 points. Jack, I'm still in. I'm not going to, I've wiped my loss out. Now I'm 3 to 4 points and 4 points now into the bag. You could let, as long as you've got red diamonds on here, Jack, I know you're a customer, you could let that run. I know it's nice to scalp and put on big contracts, and that's another strategy altogether. But, you know, this seminar today is much more about showing the signals and showing the trending system. I've got this trending system set a specific way. So I know if I've got red diamonds on here, I'm not moving. I'm not coming out of this position. And sorry, for those of you, by the way, who want me to go and look at Forex, at the moment, I've got a great setup on the Forex I'll show you at the end. But this is a very good example of a perfect setup that just materialized. You know, I was waiting for one. Finally, the heavens looked down on me kindly and said, well, there you go. Professional money will give you probably the best entry I've seen all week. And it's perfect. That's the same one as this morning. I want to see if there's any previous areas where we might find some support on this. Let me just go to a bigger time frame quickly. I'm just going to go to my 10, see if I got another sign of weakness on the 10. Okay, and I just want to look at the bigger picture a little bit here. Yeah, that's where I'm going to be looking to come down to, around 900. 900, I'm probably going to be around the 900 level. I'm probably going to be looking to exit. Just because I know that there's support back there. So about 900 will be my target here. Bit of high volume on a down bar here, so we could expect this bar to respond up. Still got the red diamonds though, so I'm still okay. And I've got a trend cluster right below me now, so certainly be paying attention to the trade there. Okay, so basically what I've done here is I've wiped out my losses completely of that 150. All you want to look for now, we've got the trend cluster. If it holds this, we want to see it go up to 906 on another more no demand. And if it does that, if you're already in the position and have stayed in it, you can add to it. But I'm just going to follow these diamonds through here. Now we have got a cluster below us. It's only on the 2 minute. I want to see if that's going to hold us in the bigger time frame and see if we've got anything. Yeah, when you see high volume down bars like this, it's broken the pivot, okay, and this is sort of pushing up a little bit. So that's why you've got to be very cautious of your short trade now. But stay with the, I would not be surprised on the 2 minute to start to see some white diamonds shortly. I would not be at all surprised because we've got the cluster below us. So we'll see what happens. But I'm glad I've been able to show you a good setup here. If you could keep your questions for a second, guys, please, because I'm expecting this to bounce off and to come up with a white diamond. And if it does that, and there'll be a reason I'll explain to you. So if you're short, you want to be protecting your short here. I'm out the position on the cluster and I'm waiting for another entry. But the red diamonds, you know, you can stay with those. But the reason is that we've got increasing volume on the down bar here, very narrow spread closing on the high, and this pushes down and takes that bar out. We should go down to 900, and that would be the next target, 900, because that's where there's been strong support. But that's a weak bar right there. Okay, and it's pushing up through it, so there's the fight there. It's interesting. We've got the first white diamond here. Now this could be, we've got a minute for this to finish. Keep an eye on the volume here. If it doesn't take out the high of this previous bar, which I put my line on, and the volume's low, it's another great short. Yeah, Gord, you know, you can see that we've held support on the cluster, but it does depend on the time frame. I'm only showing you here on this particular 2-minute chart. You know, there's several places. I mean, the software nailed the top of this weak area, but because we weren't in a trend here, it was whipsawing around. Some people take trades on those because it was a genuine no demand bar, but it didn't have as many diamonds. The best entry was actually there, definitely, by far. It was more high probability, and it went down about 4 points there. Oh, sorry, about 2 points. Okay, and there we can see more no demand, red diamonds in place. So I think 909 now. I've just taken another entry on that particular bar there, and I'm looking for this now to take out the low of this bar. Providing this bar fails and doesn't take out the high of that bar, we're good. That's a weak bar. This was a weak bar here because it was high volume closing off the low, but then the volume here on this bar told me that with this behind us, there's no interest. There's no real buyers here at the moment. Now, for confirmation, we really want to take out the low of this bar, and then 909 would be a really good target, I think. That would be then, I'd get another, that'd take me about 7 points for the day. I'd be happy with that. So we'll just let that. What I want to see is I really want to see it take this out here where the cluster is. And if it does that, I'm very happy with the position and may even add to it. Okay, so now that's done exactly what we thought. There's another no demand entry. The diamonds have stayed with us, by the way. This is a setting that I've got specifically that I've been playing with. It's the first time I've shown it live, actually. First time I've ever done this. So a good time to be doing it. Especially as there's over 300 of you here. Okay, so 900 is the target. 900 is the target. Okay, and for those Forex traders, I have got a Forex trade for you, so be patient, please. Yeah, this is good because what we can see is everything that Trade Guide is about. You can read these charts, and there's another sign of weakness. I mean, I can read these bars anyway. It's a weak bar because it's an up thrust, meaning that it's low volume, narrow spread, closing off the low after we'd seen this weak bar here. So you had 2 weak bars. Now we'd be very nice now to see another no demand type of bar here. But so you've got multiple signs of weakness appearing. And by the way, this is live. I mean, just to be clear, there's 350 people in the room, or 328 of you now.